Welcome back, ghouls and gals. I know I said my next video would be our deep dive on Georgie from It, but I haven't filmed that yet. So today we are doing a physical media haul. I have been collecting for about a month now, and I've got a good haul going. So today we're going to talk about all of the new physical media for our collection. Every single thing in this haul is secondhand, which is what I love. I prefer to shop secondhand. I don't like buying things new. I would love to just give something else a new life that someone just didn't want anymore. It just makes it feel that much more special. So if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give this a thumbs up. Subscribe for more. Check out all of my links down below if you would like to see any more of me or support the channel any further. Let's just do a quick haul today. We'll start off with the DVDs because there's only two today, starting off with From Dusk Till Dawn Part 2. Now we have Part 1 on DVD and Part 3 on VHS. So now we have Part 1, 2, and 3. And we also found this movie Jackals, which is one that I mentioned in Cult Horror Movie Week this year. We were actually able to collect quite a big stack of VHS tapes, so let's go through those. Starting first with Enter the Dragon. As soon as I saw this, I snagged it immediately, and I only paid $1 for this incredible movie. Up next, we have Bram Stoker's Shadow Builder. This one was $2. Big Nick Cage fan in this house. Gone in 60 Seconds, had to add that one. This was also $2. Here we have Extreme Measures starring Hugh Grant and Gene Hackman, rest in peace. I grabbed this for the Gene Hackman of it all, so this one was also $2 as well. An absolute classic. I know it is not horror, but I grabbed Clueless Fear, which is a movie that I saw probably way too young. I was always a spooky girl growing up, and one year when I was maybe in 7th, 8th grade, my grandma got this movie for me for Christmas, and yeah, made me look at Mark Wahlberg completely different. I feel like it's time for a rewatch though. Clueless and Fear were $1 each. And then I splurged a little bit on this last one with The Rage, Carrie 2. It's a red VHS tape. That is why I did not mind paying the $4. But I think that's a pretty solid stack of VHS tapes today. Let's move into CDs because we only grabbed 4 of those. And the book haul, there's a couple books we have to dive into. So let's start off with the CDs. We actually grabbed all 4 of these today, the day I'm filming this, May 3rd. We went to our favorite record shop, Dr. Disc, and we always have to check out the discount CD bin where there's always some gems. First, starting with Blink-182, the Mark, Tom, and Travis show, The Enema Strikes Back, and Alex is a big Blink-182 fan, and I've always been a big fan, so we are slowly but surely building up our Blink-182 physical CD collection. And you guys probably know by now that my favorite band of all time is Tool, and when I left an abusive situation 10 years ago, I lost all of my original Tool CDs that I had, and since then I've been trying to build my own collection of things that I've lost back up, and today we finally found Lateralis. This is one of my favorite Tool albums of all time. It feels so good to have this back. I think the only one I am missing now is 10,000 Days. I think I have the CD, but I don't have the case for it, so I want to replace it. And I don't have Fear Inoculum. I didn't like that album, but I do want to have it. They're my favorite band. And speaking of favorites, I got Lady Gaga's The Fame Monster. This has both the Fame and the Fame Monster in a 2-disc deluxe edition here. Lady Gaga is one of my biggest inspirations, and she always has been. I've just never owned any of her albums or CDs, and I feel like it's time that I just heal that part of myself. And then finally, very cool, we found the Jackie Brown soundtrack. And if you've been here for a while, you know that I have a whole Quentin Tarantino collection, a whole part of our bedroom dedicated to Quentin Tarantino. I did a whole video on it a little while ago, so this is just going right with that collection. Let's finish off with all of the books we collected. We have 5 books to talk about, starting off with 2061 Odyssey 3, which I believe is one of the books in the 2001 A Space Odyssey series. Alex found this at the thrift store and said we had to add this to our collection. So during the same trip that we found that, I found this big giant book, and it's John Dies at the End. And if you know this movie, it's directed by Don Coscarelli, who directed Phantasm. You gotta be in the mood for like a weirder film. Definitely seems like it's going to be a hefty read, but probably a really, really good read. And then so if you guys remember last year on my 31st birthday, I bought Twilight because I'm healing little parts of myself that I lost in traumatic situations, and I'm just trying to heal the weirder and strange parts of myself and the maybe parts of myself that enjoyed Twilight too much. So I bought Twilight on my 31st birthday. Someone left Eclipse in our laundry room, and of course I was the one to find it, and I was not passing up a free Twilight book. I still have to find New Moon and Breaking Dawn. I do not have those yet. I did at once, but once again, left everything behind. But I look at it a little more positively, where it's kind of like a scavenger hunt, and I'm just trying to locate all of the little things that I've lost along the way. But let's finish talking about books with 2 Chuck Palahniuk books that we found. Starting off with this one called Damned. I feel like by the little synopsis in the back that I'm really going to enjoy this one. But we also found one that is called Snuff, and I absolutely cannot wait to read this one. The back just says 600 dudes, 1 porn queen, a world record for the ages. I feel like we're seeing that in real time on TikTok right now, but I digress. Anyways, a must-have movie for every discerning collector of all things erotic. Didn't one of us on purpose set out to make a snuff movie? That's all it says on the back. Oh my god, that's right up my alley to read. That sounds like it's going to be crazy. So on that note, let me know something in this collection that you were most excited that I showed, or something from this collection that I showed that you have in your collection. I promise my next video will be our deep dive on Georgie. I feel so late to my side character deep dive series, but whatever, better late than never. I will see you guys in a few days for that. And then we'll talk Shudder and Tubi films, and we will in fact get weird. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you very soon. Sayonara, Spooky Fam.